Today we're counting down the top 10 LEGO Star Wars MOCs of all time. Custom builds so impressive they could rival official sets. And very quickly, if you want a chance to win a free sealed Smeagol and Deagle gift with purchase, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment down below. So we're going to start off with Jabba's Palace, which was made by Solid Brix, and this huge MOC features over 150,000 pieces. Taking a look on the inside, it's amazing. All the details such as Han Solo and Carbonite, the droid chambers, a lounge area for all the bounty hunters to hang out, and even a hangar bay where you'll catch a glimpse of Boba Fett's Slave 1. I love that the walls and floors have been completely tiled off, which makes it look so much cleaner in my opinion. I don't think this MOC would have looked as good if there was a ton of studs on show. Jabba's throne looks great in the main hall, and you have all those columns and arches, which really does help this remain very accurate to the movie. This really does feel like a space gangster's lair, full of scum and villainy. I also think it's really cool that he went absolutely above and beyond with this MOC. We don't even just get Jabba's Palace, we also get lots of cool stuff going on the outside. You have everything from a Sarlacc pit with the Sarlacc munching on a stormtrooper, to even a pod race with a mini kit as an added Easter egg. And I also love the brick built bantha, it looks really good. Overall this is a phenomenal MOC. Next up is Ivan Loken's massive Millennium Falcon, which has over 55,000 pieces, and at the time of this video wasn't even fully complete. But most of it is, and my word does it look immense. This has to be one of the most detailed Star Wars spaceship MOCs I've ever seen. I'm not even sure where you would begin with a MOC like this. I mean, the attention to detail is just insane. There are so many complex building techniques used to capture all the different mechanical parts of the Falcon. There's also a removable cockpit which looks fantastic. It is a shame though that this doesn't have a full on interior, but for the time being Ivan has enough on his plate finishing the exterior, and what a great job he has done thus far. Very impressive. Next up is Matt Banner's Imperial Star Destroyer, which he showcased at Brick Fair Virginia 2018. This build has over 35,000 pieces and has a 3-level interior. You can remove different sections of the ship in order to reveal the highly detailed interior. You have rooms like a conference room, Sith chamber, armory and a medical chamber. There are even cool functions such as the ability to move the turrets around, and just when you think you've seen the whole interior, you see that basically every panel of the top can be removed to reveal just how expansive the interior is. With so many extra rooms and even a hangar bay with a scaled down Imperial shuttle and TIE fighters. This thing truly is a work of art, and no stone was left unturned here. This is the ultimate Star Destroyer, and it's going to be real hard for someone to beat this one out for sure. Up next is Jacob Hollis's Darth Vader's castle, one of the coolest locations never seen in the original trilogy. The concept is amazing, and Jacob did an amazing job bringing it to life in brick built form. You have all those great trans-orange pieces which make up the river of lava that surrounds Vader's castle. It really does look awesome. In fact, Jacob even says that over 40,000 pieces went into just the lava alone, which is insane. Guarding the castle is a massive AT-AT, and you also see a AT-ST. I think it was a great idea adding these to the MOC, as it really does add that extra little bit of flair. The castle itself is also amazing. The sheer size of it is pretty crazy, and it's been scaled really well for the MOC. And of course it looks very intimidating, as it is supposed to. The work that went into this 100,000 piece MOC is insane and well worthy of a space on this list. Next up is the Death Star hangar, which was created by the Brick Plumber and featured at Brick Slope 2024. And my word does this MOC just look so good. The MOC features over 200,000 pieces, and in my opinion it's one of the most detailed MOCs I've ever seen. At times you can almost forget you're looking at LEGO, it's more like you're looking at a model replica of the Death Star hangar. The fact that the floor is completely tiled off with no studs on show makes this look so clean. In the hangar is a large Millennium Falcon that also has a really detailed interior that you can see, which is awesome. I think what also really elevates this MOC is the clever use of lighting where it is needed. It just looks so accurate when you compare the aesthetics to that of what we see in A New Hope. Next up is Mos Eisley, which was created by Hunter Bailey and Nathan Hauser, and this MOC featured at Brickworld Chicago 2024. This huge MOC has over 80,000 pieces and features many cool minifigures from astromech droids to bounty hunters to casual bar patrons. There are so many cool sections to this MOC, from the junkyard to the iconic Mos Eisley cantina, which is brimming with scum and villainy. I also really like the different landing sections that have the Millennium Falcon and Boba Fett's Slave 1 docked in. Overall, the whole look of the MOC is awesome, utilising a ton of those sand coloured bricks to bring to life one of the most iconic locations in all of Star Wars. In at 4th place we have Solid Brix Studios Battle of Margito MOC, and this was featured at Brick Fair Chantilly 2024. We get a small glimpse of Margito in Revenge of the Sith, and we see Ki-Adi-Mundi leading the charge with those Galactic Marines at his back on one of the bridges, and that scene has been perfectly recreated by Solid Brix Studios. You have the bridge that is brimming with battle droids and Galactic Marines. You also have a large Octopara droid which looks very intimidating. One little detail I love is all the debris of Star Wars vehicles on the battlefield, such as the destroyed ATTE. It really does go to show how much carnage has truly been wreaked in this battle on Margito. I also love those tall towers in the city with those light trans blue bricks for the windows of the buildings. It really does feel like a futuristic otherworldly city. This really is a phenomenal MOC. Coming in at 3rd place we have Solid Brix Studios jaw-dropping Battle of Kashyyyk MOC, an absolute massive jungle warfare masterpiece. This thing spans over 5 feet long and uses tens of thousands of pieces to recreate the Wookiee homeworld in stunning detail. You've got dense foliage, towering trees, and a layered beach landing that looks like it comes straight out of Revenge of the Sith. There's a ton of clone troopers, Wookiee warriors and battle droids all duking it out for supremacy. And on top of the really impressive beach battle, you also have a clone army base at the rear of the MOC with tons of troopers, artillery and vehicles. Solid Brix Studios absolutely nailed the balance between accuracy and creativity here, and it really is no surprise that this took months to build. Into 2nd place we have Richboy Jhae's Starkiller Base. Now I hate the sequel trilogy movies, but even I can't deny how good of a Star Wars MOC this is. Not only is it one of the biggest Star Wars MOCs out there, but it's also one of the most detailed ever, with hundreds of minifigures and hundreds of thousands of pieces. The MOC is 6 feet wide and 23 feet long, and it took over 2.5 years to build, and it was actually so big that he had to build it in sections because there simply wasn't enough space in his house to store it in one piece, which is crazy to think about. Jhae should be very proud of himself making this monster of a MOC. I think it's easily one of the best LEGO MOCs ever made. And in at 1st place is Solid Brix Studios Battle of Geonosis MOC. This MOC is nothing short of legendary in the LEGO Star Wars community. With more than 100,000 pieces used, this massive diorama brings the chaos of the Battle of Geonosis to life with stunning accuracy. There's tons of clone and droid vehicles scattered throughout the battlefield. The custom terrain, rockwork and lighting effects give it a real cinematic depth, and the scale is so massive it took over a year to build. This MOC isn't just a build though, it's a full-blown tribute to one of Star Wars' most iconic battles. For me, this MOC is yet to be surpassed in the Star Wars MOC community. Okay, so that does it for today's video. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more LEGO MOC videos. Thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.